I am here today on Let's Talk VI Sport with two people. I've never done two people before, and I'm really excited because I know a little bit about their history as well. And I've met the girls some time ago, which will come out in the conversation, I hope, which is Eliza and Scarlett Humphreys, identical twin sisters from Northampton, and both para swimmers. Hello, girls. How are you?
Hello, good, thank you. How are you?
Yeah, really good. And it's great to have both of you here. For those that don't know you, you've both been swimming for quite some time. I'll start with you, Scarlett. Do you want to give us a little bit of a background to you both and what you've done, particularly in the last year or so with your swimming career?
Okay, so we're Scarlett and Eliza. We're both 19 and we're from Northampton. We are both severely sight impaired, so totally blind, have no vision. We are para swimmers, as you said. We've swum for going on about 10 years now. We've gone through mainstream education and now on gap year part 2 and now looking towards the future, so university and next few years. Over the last year we competed at the Paris Paralympics. Eliza competed in 2 events and I competed in 4 individuals and a relay, and it's just been a whirlwind of racing. I've raced at 2 world championships, Eliza's raced at world championships and Europeans before the games, and
That's amazing. And I understand that you've both been bronze medalists. Eliza, tell me what that's like representing your country and getting a bronze. I think you got a double in the European and Scarlett got a world bronze medalist in Madeira that last year. Is that correct?
Yeah. It's an incredible feeling of like representing a country to start with, and to get a medal is just unbelievable. I got my 2 bronzes in the S11 400 freestyle and SM11 200 individual medley in Madeira 2024 at Europeans, and then Scarlett got the bronze in the 4x100 meter freestyle visually impaired relay in 2022 in Madeira as well. Both really, really incredible experiences and really, really like a memory I'll always remember. And when I got my medal, I was behind in the medley. I was behind my idol Lizette Brainsma from the Netherlands. To share the podium with her was just an incredible feeling and just something, which was amazing.
That is incredible. My understanding is that you made history by becoming the first twins to compete for GB at the World Para Swimming Championships in Madeira, and that was in June 22, wasn't it? So when you made your Paralympics debut at the Games in Paris last year in 2024, were you the first twins? I don't know for other countries, but were you the first twins representing GB as well?
I think so.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe in para, definitely in para swimming. I don't really know, otherwise, but we're definitely the first GB para swimming twins. So
we'll take that one.
I'll take it.
And girls, for the people that are going to be listening in, for me, I know you, and I'm very proud to know you because there's a little bit of story there. I went up to you at last year's swimming gala and said, "Are you the twins that came with your mum?" And your mum said it was your first medal with Braille on it.
I still have that medal somewhere.
Yeah. Didn't you say yes that you told me the year that you'd come to the first
2015,
2015 was our first British Para Sports Swimming Gala, and I did the 25-meter backstroke, I think, and then a relay. And
you got a medal in your relay?
I got a medal in the relay, so that's why I was like, I'll keep going. I'll get medals in this. I must be good at something. So and the medals are really nice because one year had Braille on it, the other year they had like the raised number 1, so they're very tactile, and I think I've still got them somewhere in my room.
Yeah, you do, yes.
Do you know, for me, running British Blind Sport, and I've been around, I'm coming up to, I think it's my 14th or 15th year, I've stopped counting. You see people do events at our Have a Go days, and we know of people that have gone on to careers. But when you two little girls, and you're not little now, but when you came 10 years ago, you would have been 9 or 10. And I remember it because of what your mum said to me, and I remember it because it's unusual to have twins. I see lots of people. So when I saw you at the Para Games last year, and I was so excited and cheering you on when I've heard that you'd made the team, I was like, I'm sure that's those twins. I'm sure it is. And for British Blind Sport to see that journey is just amazing. Talking about that journey, and I'll ask Scarlett first, but then I'll ask you, Eliza, just so that you both get a fair chance. As of being, representing GB at the Paralympic Games, I don't think there could be anything much higher in terms of sport. What did that feel like to you, and what was the highlight?
It was a very surreal feeling because you never know what it's like because you've never been there, and it's something you've thought about and dreamt about but never experienced. So it was very surreal and such an amazing experience. It was 3 weeks of excitement and lots of memories made they'll stay with me forever. I think the highlight was when walking out my first race to the roar of the crowd, 15,000 people.
Wow.
It was a lot of noise, but all having that so much support for para sport was amazing. We never had such a big crowd in our lives, so it was really nice to have so much support, especially with friends and family in the crowd, because they've been on this journey with us. So like even not just at training, but also like through school and through our lives, having them watching both in the crowd and at home was super special.
And that is amazing, because if you think about the previous games and also the distance, Paris is literally just a hop, skip and jump, and possibly a Euro style for family and friends. And then with COVID last time round, it's hard for those, your biggest cheerleaders, to be there. So, you know, I'm really pleased to hear that you had that opportunity to have the people that really care about you and love you see you having that special moment. Eliza, was that the same for you, or what was your highlight?
Yeah, I think the same. The support back home and in the stadium as well was just incredible. And I think having that so much support was really motivating for us to like do our best, especially like being on say the biggest stage for swimming was an incredible experience. But also we knew that if we did well, then hopefully other people we'd have more like VI swimmers coming through as well, especially as we had the first VI relay in I think about 20 years at the game. So that was really special because it shows the strength of like VI swimming coming through, and hopefully that will continue as well. So
yeah, and it's really important that young people coming through do have role models. And you know, what does it feel like to be role models, girls?
We never see ourselves as role models really, but yeah, the British Blind Sports Gala is where it all started, and so I think obviously like doing this today was really special to us, because even though we don't see ourselves as role models, it's like something like BBS Swimming Gala is something really special to us and where it all started.
Yeah, and it gave us the launch pad to get, because from there we got signposted to the club, and who knows what would happen if we haven't been signposted, but because we got from that gala being signposted, it allowed us to continue our love for the sport that we initially found at that gala.
Oh wow, that is music to my ears, and the reason why I do what I do. Just talking about your sight loss condition and that you're identical twins, that is quite unusual. Could one of you or both of you explain to the listeners what your condition is and what that means for you, and perhaps the other one can then talk about the challenges that brings for you on a day-to-day basis?
So we have Leber's congenital amaurosis, LCA, and nystagmus, so it's genetics, we both have it, and we are totally blind, so we have no vision. When we were younger, we did have like light perception and colour, but no useful vision in the sense of being able to reprint or anything. I think in daily life, like we went through mainstream education, we had things put into Braille, we used a Braille note, so that's how we accessed everything.
And then for sport, yeah, we didn't do many ball games because obviously you need an auditory ball. But yeah, swimming we found we like the most because you're just free in the water and you can use the lane ropes as guides. And then to adapt the swimming, we have team managers and our parents and volunteers on poolside to do tapping for us now. And yeah, when the coach teaches, it's more like kinesthetic coaching, so like the moves in the correct position, and lots of auditory coaching, so just explaining things and using like verbal coaching and describing. That's how we generally learn.
But I think as Eliza said, the swimming gives you the freedom in the water, so that's why it appealed to us from a young age. As I said, like
we tried a lot of sports, but then swimming was the one where we're like, yes, we can do that semi-independently sort of thing, as independent as can sort of thing.
Yeah, that's really important. What else is important to you, Eliza? What's important to you sort of going forward in terms of both your swimming career and life in general?
My motto in life is just enjoy everything and take every opportunity. So to keep enjoying swimming and hopefully medal more on the international stage for my swimming ambition. And and then for life, probably just enjoy it. Maybe go to uni, I think, is my next plan. But I'm currently looking at different courses and how it will accommodate my swimming. So just look for the right course and the right uni at the moment. Yeah, that's
what sort of courses do you want to do, Eliza?
Not really sure, to be honest. I did A-levels in biology, psychology and physics, so they're quite broad, so it's just narrowing it down from there sort of thing.
Sounds scarily intelligent. Scarlett, what about you?
As I said, just keep enjoying it. I don't really know what the future holds, but just take all the opportunities that come your way and see what happens. As I said, swimming has given us a lot of experiences, and I think that's mostly what you take different experiences and see what you enjoy and what you want to go into next. So keep working hard with swimming, because that's what I'm enjoying, and hopefully improve. And
how often do you train, girls?
We train 8 times a
week.
week, 17.5 hours. And then we've got 2 gym sessions. So we do evenings Monday to Saturday, and then we do mornings Tuesday and Thursday, as well as the evening.
That's a lot. And you know, the team at BBS, particularly Laurie, have been really helpful in explaining to me what you do outside of work and what else you enjoy outside of swimming, should I say. And I believe one of you plays the piano and flute and somebody else plays the piano and saxophone. Is that correct?
Yeah, so I play the piano and flute, Liza plays piano and saxophone. Both enjoy reading.
The music, we love music.
We love languages, so we're also learning Welsh on a Wednesday.
Welsh, why have you chosen Welsh?
My mum's Welsh and
Right.
half my family's Welsh, so we'd like to get, none of us speak Welsh, so we'd like to get started, see how it goes. We've liked language at school, we did French and Spanish at school, and we really enjoyed it. So
On your adventure with Welsh.
You sound very accomplished young women, I have to say.
we like to keep busy.
Don't you just? I bet your parents were running around all over the place, you know,
For
taking
sure.
you here, there, and everywhere. And
For sure.
you know, parents are our biggest cheerleaders, and also, you know, I meet many sports people that say they couldn't have done it without mum and dad, and often grandparents and other carers. I'm sure your mum and dad are very, very proud of you. Who are you proud to have known? You know, who's your biggest? You mentioned, Eliza, earlier that you competed against one of your heroes. So who are your sporting heroes? Both of you. I'll start with Scarlett first. Who's your sporting hero and why?
Well, Lizette Brainsma, as Eliza mentioned earlier, the Dutch swimmer, she's also an S11 like us, and I think we have the same condition, which we found out later. But she's my hero because back in 2018, when I was looking at the international racing, just because I was like, I want to see what international racing is like, and she was competing at the European Championships in Dublin, and we were watching her on YouTube, and she broke 3 world records and came with about 5 gold. We were just amazed that, we were losing the rest of our vision to the light perception we did have, which was a bit daunting. But it proved to us that blind swimmers can achieve and they can be like world champions. She went to the Paralympics at 16 and won a gold medal. So she was breaking down the barriers that blind people can swim to the highest level and can be world record holders. From then, she was my role model and I wanted to be like Lizette. And then in 2022, I was fortunate to meet Lizette and she introduced herself, which was amazing to meet your hero at the best of times. And then again later that year, in 2022, I got to race alongside her and she's an absolutely lovely person and always there to help if you need help.
Oh, that's nice. So that's the same sort of, you know, role model for both of you then, by the sounds of it.
Yeah, my first role model was probably Mary Fisher from New Zealand. I think because she did a backstroke and a butterfly, which are the strokes I struggled with the most when I first swam, even though I started first the backstroke. But Mum reached out to her on Facebook and asked her a few questions about tapping and learning strokes and stuff, and she was really nice and gave us advice
at the learn to
swim stage and just said keep going sort of thing. She said keep going and it'll work out. And then when we made it to Paris, sent us, Mum, another message saying like she just heard and well done for our journey. And then so she was my first one, and then when we first saw Lizette race in 2018 on YouTube, she was my second one, and then we met Lizette obviously in person in 2022, and she's such a lovely person, always happy to talk and to share her knowledge as well.
Isn't it lovely? Because I think, you know, there's always going to be competition, and as athletes, you know better than I do, is that passion to win is in there. But I also think within the Paralympic family, there really is a desire to support one another, regardless of what nationality you are.
Yeah, I agree. There's some lovely people, even on the GB team. Everyone's so lovely to support one another and such a welcoming group of people. So that's just on a GB level. I don't speak to many international athletes, but definitely as our GB cohort, they're always there to help us, whether that be like guiding in new places or just offering assistance. So it's definitely athletes, I think it gives, especially para athletes, you're always looking out for one another.
Yeah. And girls, just before I go, and it is British Blind Sports 50th anniversary year this year, so we're going to be celebrating that, and the both of you will go down as part of our history, and that's quite incredible. But I got a couple of things. Firstly, before we leave, I'd like you to be able to wish British Blind Sport good luck in Welsh, because I think that'd be quite nice if you can, or something on those lines. But what I was going to say is, what would you both say to those little boys and girls that come to our swimming gala today at age 9 or 10, maybe they've got some challenges ahead. Perhaps Eliza, what's your thoughts? If you could speak to the 9 or 10-year-old Eliza today, and they're going to your first swimming gala, what advice would you give?
I would say take every opportunity. So going to the gala is I think it's festival of swimming now that it provides, because it's a good opportunity to learn and to experience a new gala sort of thing. And then if you enjoy it, keep going, even if it is challenging. Keep trying, because if you enjoy it, then it's worth it. And if you train hard, but if you enjoy it and attend the sessions and do your best, then you will achieve what your personal goal is. Take every opportunity and then keep enjoying it, and then it'll work out for whatever you want to achieve.
Brilliant. And Scarlett?
I'd say, yeah, as I said, enjoy it. Don't have any expectations. Like, we didn't think back then, the 10-year-olds ourselves, that we were going to compete on the international stage. We just wanted to finish the length because we could only swim the length. So it's a long journey, but set yourself little goals. So we wanted to finish the length, and then we progressed to 2 lengths. So we just set ourselves little goals to keep working.
And everyone's goals are different.
Yeah, and don't compare yourself to others, because it's your journey. So set yourself little goals, and if you achieve them, you feel like you've won a medal, because every goal is important to yourself. So keep doing that, and you will progress over time. And then when you get there, look back how far you've come over time, because that will give you confidence.
Oh, what great advice. That's wonderful, girls. Thank you so much. I will continue getting a sore throat every time I see you on the telly and I'm screaming at it. Come on, Eliza. Come on, Scarlett. I suspect I'll be doing that for quite a few years to come. So just good luck for the future. Thank you for all you do. Thank you for sharing your story. Thank you so much for your time. It's been lovely to speak to you. And it's, as always, when I've ever seen you, that you have so much passion. It just bubbles out of you. It really does. Thank you both so much, girls.
Thank you.
Or in Welsh, diolch.
Diolch yn fawr.
Brilliant. That was brilliant.